Good morning, children. I'm your English teacher. Today, we are going to study the poem from your first flight. The name of the poem is A Tiger in the Zoo. It is written by Leslie Norris. Leslie Norris. She's a poet as well as a story writer. In this poem, the writer says the condition of the tiger in the zoo and the tiger in its natural habitat. What is the natural habitat of a tiger? It is the forest. The poem contrasts a tiger in the zoo with the tiger in its natural habitat. So one stanza will be telling about the tiger in the zoo, and the next one is about tiger in the natural habitat, that is a forest. Now, in this poem actually conveying some message to us, that is cruelty to animals. Like you and I can move around, tiger also should have a free movement in their forest. It should not be caged. Of course, now laws and regulations are there to protect the animals. But the writer says, the poet says, let the animal be free. Okay, now I will read the first stanza, then I will explain. He stalks in his vivid stripes a few steps off his cage on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. So the poet says that the condition of the tiger in the zoo, in the room or in the cage. He stalks in his vivid stripes. He walks moving in his vivid. Vivid means lively stripes. You know, he will go to and fro. He walks with his pads of velvet quilt. Pads means its paws. And why it is called velvet? It is very soft. The underside of tiger's paw is very soft. And that's why it said pads of velvet. In his quiet rage. Now listen, in his quiet rage means anger. And stalks means walking, moving. He stalks in his vivid stripes. You know, it has got stripes on the body. That's what the poet saying. In his vivid stripes. Okay. And in his quiet rage, he is angry. But he cannot, there is no point in howling or shouting or roaring. No use. No chance of coming out. It is caged. Now, next stanza is the tiger in the forest. He should be lurking in shadow, slicking through long grass near the waterhole where plump deer pass. Now, he should be lurking in shadow. In the natural habitat or in the forest, he must be lurking. Lurking means remaining hidden. Why it is remaining hidden? He has to attack a prey, attack any animal. And tigers attacks other animals and they eat it. So in the natural habitat, he'll be hiding. Where it's hiding? And also he'll be sliding through the long grass. Sliding means moving through the long grass. That means on the surface of the grass. Near the water hole where plump deer pass. Plump deer means a fat deer. That means healthy deer. So the tiger will be hiding near the water so that it know that any animal will come to drink water and it can attack it. Okay, and saying a plump, that means a fat plump deer may pass, it may come that side. He should be snarling around the houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Now the poet says that he should be snarling. Snarling means making an angry warning sound. Tiger will be roaring. And here, where is the tiger now? In the forest. And in that, near the edge of that forest, there are some houses. So it will be roaring there. And baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. What is fangs? Its teeth. And it will be roaring and showing its fangs, teeth, and it will be terrorizing the village. The village people who are staying near the forest or the edge of the forest, they will be scared naturally. Even you also, when you hear some sound of the tiger or lion, you will be scared. I also will be scared. Naturally, it is. Then he hears. Who is he here? The tiger. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Now again, the poet says now, she's saying that now the tiger, she speaks about the tiger in the cage. What is the condition? He hears the last voice at night. Last voice, who is coming at the last in the zoo? Those people who are caretakers, who take care of the animals in the zoo. They will be patrolling. You know what is patrolling? Like the patrolling of police, they must be coming to check whether any animals are out, any cage is open, or any people are there troubling them or roaming around. So they will be coming for patrolling. And stares with his brilliant eyes. Now what the tiger does? He stares at with brilliant eyes. Why it's brilliant? It is here the brilliant means shining. It has got shining eyes. It will be staring at this patrolling with his silent eyes. At the brilliant stars. At the brilliant stars means, what is a brilliant star here? Now in the sky stars are there. The poet is saying at the same time he is staring at the brilliant eyes. With his brilliant eyes, what he is staring? The brilliant stars. Now no way out to go. Only he can look at the stars.